Hey Tony, it's Alex here. I thought I'd do something different. First of all, I'm very, very sorry for your loss of your father, Mr. Sheesley. He was a fantastic man. I thought I'd tell you a story about him when I was a boy. Bit unorthodox, but we're both in tech, so why not do it on via video? I was at Carden Elementary from 4th through 8th grade, so 1980 to 1983. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Mr. Sheesley was my 5th grade teacher. Obviously, he was headmaster, and I, engaged with him multiple times. But he was for this story, he was my 5th grade teacher. So 1981. You were there. I think you were in 7th or 8th grade. Anyway, so here's the story. It's a great story. I've only told my kids and my wife about this, but all right, think back 1981. I was a paper boy at the San Jose Mercury News. You may have had a paper out, right? Get up early, get up 5, throw paper, get there at 5:30, throw papers back by 6:30, wash up, clean up, and then I rode my bike to Carden. My mom was working double shifts as a nurse, so we didn't really, she used the car. My dad had bailed, so. Anyway, that was during El Nino. Remember how rainy it was, 1981 in California? It was pouring rain. It was just crazy. So, did my paper out, got home, changed, washed my face, etc. When I was doing my paper out, I had my poncho on, but as you know, when you're a 11-year-old kid or 10-year-old kid, you forget stuff. So anyway, got back on my BMX bike. Remember BMX or Mongoose, we had those, or rich kids had red lines, so couldn't find my poncho, but whatever. It was raining the whole time, but this is not cold rain. This is not freezing. This is warm California rain, for lack of a better word. So whatever. I had my navy blue corduroys on, like you had those too, the white Carden polo shirt, bike to school. A couple miles down the way. This is not some, I walked 7 miles through the snow type of deal. So did that. Was late to school. School back then started at 9 a.m. I was there probably 9:15, 9:20. I didn't have a watch, but I was late because it already started. And the sky was pitch black. Even though it was 9:30 in the morning, it was just dark because of El Nino. It was raining and pouring, etc. So I maybe weighed 80 pounds back then, skinny kid. And so imagine me, drenched hair, parked my bike there, came back around the boys and girls bathrooms. Mr. Sheesley's 5th grade classroom was right there, cinder block, right? So I'm sure I was, white shirt plastered, hair plastered and combed. So I walk in, so I'm late. I walk into the door, about to step in, all the kids there, I remember it like yesterday. Mr. Sheesley was to my right teaching, it was like 9:15, pointed at me and started laughing. And I remember because I froze in the door, I'm like, what do I do? Oh, this is not good. Because imagine me as a drowned rat coming in and they're looking at me and I pause. I'm like, oh crap, this is not good. Mr. Sheesley was to the right and he stood up and you should have seen him, Tony. He thundered. He's like, silence! Like seriously. I was like, well, okay, this is really bad. And I almost ran away. Because remember, adults are like gods to children. Okay, so here's Zeus, your father, on Mount Olympus, hurling a thunderbolt at the kids because of me or on my back. I didn't know what I did. I'm like, I'm screwed. Anyway, he said, Alex, come here. And he pulled me into me. Again, I was maybe 4'5", and he's, I don't know, he was 6 feet, but I was like this, like that tall. Anyway, he put his arm around me and he pointed at all the kids who were, by the way, dead silent. He said, you all came to class today in your warm and comfortable cars. Alex rode his bike through the rain today to come to class. You should be thanking him for coming to school today. I'm shaking a little bit as I tell you the story. And they didn't say anything. None of the kids were dead silent, right? These are 5th graders. So he grabbed me by the shoulder. He walked me into the back room. Remember that back room area? So 5th grade, you had that long table, the cot to the right, the little sick kids, and then his desk was all the way back, silver desk, silver chair, file cabinet, and between that was like the closet for the telephone. So anyway, he shut the door behind me. I stood there kind of just head down like, oh crap, soaking wet. He went, I heard him going through the desk. He came back from the desk, his desk, and he had perfectly folded, I remember, navy blue corduroys, the white Carden shirt, the Fruit of a Loom tidy whities. Remember we used to wear those back then? Hey. And then a little black ace comb. Remember the ace combs where you went on the hair, you comb, just black with ace. Not the fancy one with the handle, just the black comb. And he got down on one knee on me and he said, he handed it to me with both hands, he said, Alex, you did a great thing here today. Take as long as you need. And he stood up and walked out. I was just stunned. I was like, I felt like my heart was like so proud and so bursting that this God, this Zeus, right? He's my Zeus to do that kindness for me. He didn't speak much, as you know, at least not to me. So I changed. I walked out of class. I just kind of walked back. I was at the desk all the way at the end of that classroom at the corner. I sat down. Nobody spoke. He was back to the main table teaching. And then he just looked up at me and just nodded. And I kept on, I nodded back, and that was it. Never spoke to him again. My point, Tony, is that I'm so sorry for your loss. He was a great man, a great teacher. I've got other stories as well. He was a father figure to me. My dad built when I was in fourth grade, just before I came to Carden, like, it was just, to have him as a mentor for me as a teacher. So I just want to share that story with you. Hopefully that's of help. Let's get together in the next coming months if we could. Celebrate his memory with a glass of wine or whatever you like. But again, my sincerest and condolences for the passing of your father, Charles Sheesley, who was a great man. If I've got one story, you imagine all the kids he touched. There's probably many more. So here it is, Tony. Again, very sorry for your loss. All right. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.